Outbreak. And Yeti. Ew Persona. Alright, Yeti. That one I'll take personally. SMH my head. Elizabeth, hi. And Outbreak, hi. And Yeti, hi. How is everybody? Yo, Royaz. Alright, I'm gonna eat a couple more fries. And then I'll switch over to my actual face camera to say hi to everybody. You good? How's my day so far? So far, it's pretty good. Okay, uses normal voices for everyone, then Roy has joined. Hey man, Roy has spoken all caps. Like, his whole message. Everybody else... Oh wait, no, Outbreak did too. Outbreak! I gotta give the voice for Outbreak. Outbreak! There we go. Outbreak had a full all caps message. Drag sounds 10 times more manly? Oh, I guess I gotta impress Royaz then. Maybe that's why. My voice just has to impress him. And hello, Funky Man. Hello, hello. Alright, there we go. Face! This is my face. Hold up. Let me fix my hair. Boom! What is up, everybody? Okay, fix it even more. Jesus. Smexy. As always, Ghost. Why is... Yo, it shows my chat identity in Streamlabs now. That's weird. Thanks for the hydrate, Outbreak, and the... poggers. Oh, jeez, I gotta make sure this is closed. What's up, everybody? SMH discriminating against heads. True. Very true. What's up, the devil? Alright, there's that hydrate. So last we left off... Jeez, what did my camera just do? Oh, okay. Oh. I just dropped my water. Thank goodness it was closed. Alright, alright. So, we're gonna play Persona. Last we left off, we had the first beach episode, and I'm pretty sure there's another one. I'm pretty sure the gang goes to Hawaii. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure before the next palace. It's the school vacation episode. Minor spoiler, I guess, but I'm just trying to gauge where we're at in the story. So, how's the sound, by the way? All the sound that's playing right now is from the PS4. I want to make sure I have the PS4 sound all the way up. And, geez, my webcam's just doing that so much. Maybe it's a problem with the USB, because my old camera did that too. I want to make sure that the sound's all good before I turn on the game. So, like, does it sound? Watch better than watch? WACH? So true, so true. Sounds good? Alright, alright. So let's go to the live scene. Let's click on this. Facts better than facts. Also, very true. Might even say, speaking in facts, but you know what's even better? Hold on. My mouse stopped working. It does that sometimes. The USB just disconnects. You know what? Never mind. I was gonna give the fax, like the fax machine emote or emoji thingy, but oh well. And that hopefully this will go full screen. There we go. Yo, Wolfie. Imagine mouse stopped working. Honestly. Connect to the network. And I've got a monster today. I'm gonna actually check the expiration date because my dad told me to check that before I drank it. Where is the expiration date? Is there an expiration date on monsters? You don't like monsters? I like monsters. I don't drink too many of them though. Let's just sit here and jam while I look for the, if there is an expiration date. Monsters never expire? Okay, good to know. Wait. Is that T1? No, it's Energy Juice. Pacific Punch. This is the one. Juice. You love the T1? There is a T1. I think I've had the T1 like once. It was pretty good. Aren't there also coffee ones? Ryuji is a cutie. Very true. Thanks for the lurk, Wolfu. Also, I finished all my Reese's Pieces. All my Reese's Cups with Reese's Pieces inside. Black tea, dragon fruit tea, green tea. I think I had the black tea one. This is an alright flavor. Kind of tastes like a fruit punch. That's about it. Hi, Leah. Save none for me? Of course not. It's my Easter candy. I'm not gonna save any for you, Ghost. Alright. Also, I'm so smart. I went into my old save file that had a spoiler on the save file. And what I did was I just left the palace. I was like, the name that's on the palace is a spoiler. So I'm just going to leave the palace so that it stops saying whose palace I'm in on the save file, so it doesn't spoil it for stream. So I sacrificed a little bit of gameplay on my New Game Plus just so you guys wouldn't get spoilers. You're welcome. Yeah, Conti probably would have been better. Gyno's better in class. True. Hold on. Hi, late Hodge. I just saw that. Imagine being in class. Imagine. I would never. Alright, let's load our save data. Imagine making dirty money and jokes? I would never. Never, ever. You're saying hi to someone who modded you because you're best mod? Oh, so nice. So nice. Alright, so it's Wednesday evening.
Oh.
We could watch a movie. We could play a game. Is there anyone we can spend our day with?
Hey.
Okay. Morgana's not gonna let us sleep. I mean, not leave. Morgana's not gonna let us leave. I don't want to sit there. No, I want to go to the TV. Come on.
Oh.
What are you gonna do? Let's play a game. I'm a gamer. I'm gonna play a game that'll make me more charming. I know. I'm just so charming already. It's,
Okay.
Let's start with the Legend of Gambler Goemon. So this game is about the notorious thief who fell into the depths of hell.
Oh.
Wait, something appeared up ahead. Is that a demon? Dragon, fuck you. Yo, new emote? What the man? I shall show you the horrors of hell. At least I would. but it'd be boring to treat the famous Goemon the same as any old person. Instead, we shall use 2 dice in my hand to play a little game. I call it odds or evens. Sounds like we could just have to beat this demon at a dice game. We shall have to choose either even or odd. Okay, so it's a lucky thing. Fuck.
Oh, man.
Well, that's lame.
Nice.
He read it, maybe that's why he was quiet. Who? Who, Megalol?
Listen up, inmate. Our master wants
Well,
a
what's
word
that?
with you.
The X-Cat.
It seems you formed a contract with another new ally. This
Did
is
I?
the owner of quite a different type of power.
Oh, Futaba, yeah.
It will help guide you all to further heights as thieves.
Bye, Leah. Good luck in class. So, what now?
Worry not. You are steadily approaching the realization
Ghost,
of
don't be
your
that
goal.
toxic.
This is not necessarily to prove so, but I shall increase the number of personas you can hold at once. From here on, your tale will make great progress. Hone your powers even further, and prepare for the time that will soon come. I expect
All right,
great
Igor.
things from you.
Yeah, what do you say, big nose man? Never toxic, never? I don't know about that one. La Hodgson.
All right.
Oh, we're level 8 with that guy?
Until we meet again.
Okay. We're decently
is
far into the
time,
game,
inmate.
not gonna lie.
Return to your world.
Okay, buddy. Little toddler people. Lay.
Morning.
Ooh, a uniform.
School resumes today.
Make sure you study hard.
Futaba says she's going to shift to living a morning person's life.
A healthy mission starts with a healthy lifestyle.
Remember when I tried to live a morning life?
And on to breaking news. In regard to the so-called Phantom Thieves events that have been a hot topic among the general public,
Hey, yo, Phantom Thieves, that's us.
the Prime Minister held a press conference at his official residence to address the problem.
The government acknowledges the current rumors of the group called the Phantom Thieves. We are currently confirming facts with the police and wish to deal with it in an appropriate...
I need to
Even the
deodorize.
Prime
Hold
Minister's
on.
talking about the Phantom Thieves?
Let's
They're
go.
allies of justice, after all.
They changed hearts, huh? I wonder if it's true.
Yeah, more like
Looks
heal.
we're finally being recognized across the country.
You think so?
In all honesty, I think you guys are managing great. It's all thanks to my amazing guidance.
True,
Let's
Morgana.
find clues on that case as soon as we can, too. And resolve it ourselves.
Hold on.
For Futaba's sake, too.
I kind of want to play this
You
with
two really
Morgana.
get along, don't you? You're gonna be late if you don't get going soon.
Last time we played this, it was
student
Maiden.
duties.
The age group with the most belief in the Phantom Thieves seems to be teenagers. We've even received messages
Compe.
about how the Phantom Thieves are all students
What's up,
talk about
Compe?
these days.
Do you know about
Got
them?
you, bass clap. Am I
They're
right,
the
guys?
only thing my daughter speaks to me about. She's been glued to this fan site thing. I thought it was just an ordinary website.
Lately, they've added a polling feature to ask who you'd like to see have a change of heart.
How you doing,
Given
Compe?
people's heightened
How's your day going?
expectations, It's been receiving a lot of votes.
Huh. Maybe I should go vote for our company president. Change his heart so he'll raise our salaries. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Good, good. Awesome, awesome. Good to hear.
It's all over.
You? What's up, Outbreak? Can't believe school's starting up again. Not like I did anything during summer break. I just stayed in and played online games. Good to go to Roya's stream and now you're here? Well, welcome. Welcome here.
Phantom Thieves are great.
Nothing you could have done this summer would have topped the Phantom Thieves. Hacking Medjed back and all the other stuff, it was totally nuts. Everyone online was waiting for the deadline to hit. People sure do love the Phantom Thieves. Speaking of, have you checked out the fan site recently? They added a bunch of new stuff, including the option to ring people to get a change of heart. Where do I live? Good old Tennessee. Won't get more detailed than that, though. But, Tennessee. It's a good state. I like it.
Term's already started.
Hi, On.
I think this every year, but isn't summer vacation too short?
Totally.
It's like it
I'm in
always
Miami.
ends right when you get used to a life without school. Then again, I guess we had some fun things this year.
All right, let's begin homeroom. Let's see. We've just gotten back from vacation, but starting next Monday is the school trip.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's not say that, Ghost. Believe it, but I actually live in the Earth.
Lucky.
Yo,
Get
for
an
real,
entire
Klutz?
month off for summer and get to go to
For
Hawaii
real?
too. Make sure that none of you cut loose too much, okay? Okay, settle down.
Thanks for that hydrate,
concludes
Yeti.
homeroom.
Whoa. True. Wait, no, thanks for the hydrate, Aunt Ken. Who did I just thank for the hydrate? Did I just thank Yeti for the hydrate? I read Yeti's message as I thanked Aunt Ken for the hydrate. I'm sorry, Aunt Ken. Thank you for the hydrate. My bad. I appreciate you, Aunt Ken, I promise. Guy just loves me. True, Yeti, I just love you so much. It definitely wasn't that your message was immediately after it, so I read your name in place of it. But you are true. I just have so much self-love, you guys.
School trip, huh? I guess we won't be able to act as phantom.
Very much a narcissist.
Takamaki-san! You can speak English, right?
Basically, yeah.
That's amazing.
Piggybacking girl. I like the names.
So it's nothing that special.
Drake's cute. So true, Kanpei. I mean, just look at this face. Just look at it.
Hey, if there's something we're not sure of in English, can we ask you about it?
Oh yeah, because they're all going to Hawaii.
Huh?
Think something's wrong with your mom? She's laughing weirdly? Uh-oh. All people are talking about in my class is the Phantom Thieves. It's the same. Is it the same for you? Talk about being popular. Anyway, now the new semester started, let's have another operation meeting. Help? Here, sending helpful energy your way. Boom. That's about all I can do, really, though. Stovalkun, please come to the student guidance office. Stovalkun, please come to the student guidance office. Impression of Ryuji? For real? I mean, honestly, Ghost, that might have been a waste of points, because I literally was just reading Ryuji's lines a second ago. Tegan77 Hansen, thanks for the follow. Like, I'm probably going to be reading a lot of Ryuji's lines today, because he's a main character. Give a shit, you're wasting points. Alright, Ghost.
Sorry.
But hi, Tegan. How are you doing? Sorry to pull you out of class, but it's about Takase-kun's guardians. I told them that I'm not going to pay them any more money. Let's go! I'm quitting my part-time job, too. Although I'm still in talks with my boss about it. I'm going to devote myself to being a great teacher. No matter what others say, I won't waver. I didn't even realize we were that far in her confidant. You're from TikTok? Well, welcome. Welcome. Speaking of the TikTok. Exclamation mark TikTok. I don't really work on my TikToks too much. Video where you said remember me because I'm going to be famous. When did I say that? Hold up. Hold up. This might be somebody that I'm on's auto host page. You know we're slow, I'm slow. Nah, Yeti, you're not slow. I just have no delay. You never stood a chance. Yeah, I've only posted like a few edited TikToks. But hey, I mean... Certainly still remember me, you know? I'm obviously gonna be famous. Look at me with my huge numbers over here. My nose is itchy. So, thank you for giving me such good advice. I just thought you should be the first to know. Cute streamer. So cute. Look at this adorable face. Come on. Miss Kawakami, you have guests. The Takases are here.
What?
They're here? At school? Then we be the biggest Minecraft streamer? Maybe I did. Let me watch my TikTok real quick. What? That TikTok got muted? What the heck? There's the maid week. Hold on. I'm gonna test something real quick. I'm gonna see something. Yo, Dream SMP is cool. Thank you for the follow. It was just on your For You page? Okay, he's looking at my brothers. Oh, I think that's Uriah. I'm gonna be the biggest Minecraft creator. Oh, yep, that's Uriah. That's Uriah. My boy Uriah Martinson. Today's your birthday? Happy birthday, Dream SMP is cool. But yes, I think the user you're thinking of that I'm on his auto host list is Uriah, who is also a fantastic creator. And just make sure you gave them a follow too, because I think they're the one whose TikTok you saw. But I am being shown on their channel while they're not live because I'm on their auto host list. But again, thank you for the follow, and I hope you still enjoy your time here. And yes, happy birthday. Hope you have a great birthday, Dream SMP. How long are you gonna make us wait? Him again? You know it, lady. How rude. I guess a student's only as good as his teacher. Obviously, you lack a proper education. You thought you could just call and say you're not gonna pay anymore? Who do you think you are?
You know...
It's what I decided, for Takase-kun's sake. I'm gonna make sure there won't be any more students like him, who... So you're just trying to get out of your responsibility. I bet you don't even care about Taiki. How are you still a teacher? Maybe we should sue the Board of Education. Are you okay with that? A teacher who caused her students to die would surely cause a scandal. Except for the fact that she in no way caused it. Buddy old pal. I'm not gonna run or hide. I'm gonna spend my time taking care of my students. If you want to take legal action, then go ahead. Regardless, I'll continue teaching. I've decided that's the best apology I can make to Takase-kun. Paying money to you two is not the solution, to say the least. Along with suing you, maybe I should tell everyone about your little secret. You know, about your little stint as a sex worker. She was not a sex worker,
What?
Thank you very much. How did you... Oh, so I'm right, am I? What? I mean, the amount of money you're paying for it just doesn't come from a teacher's salary. Well, shall we head on over to the faculty office? Stop, please. Ha! A teacher working in the sex industry. You've definitely done it this time. How unfortunate for you that you thought you could just leave Taiki's matter unsettled. You know what you have to do now, right? Pay up. Don't ever call us again with this garbage about stopping the payments. Guess I can't quit my part-time job just yet. You can't give up. I know. But what am I supposed to do? No drag why? What do you mean no drag why, Kompe? What was that woman sound? That wasn't me. Whatever the woman sound was, it was the game's effect. I haven't done any woman sound. I'm just doing voice. I'm just doing the lines. Maybe it sounded like me. Flushed emoji, but... I am the game. I'm all the voice actors. What about the Phantom Thieves? Would they even help someone like me? No, that's impossible. Kawakami appears to be deeply hurting. I need to do something for Kawakami. I can't do this anymore. What were their names again? Who? The Takases? The husband's Toshio-san and the wife is Hiromi-san. I can never forget them. I send them money every week. Wait, why? You don't intend on doing something, do you? Please don't. A Shujin teacher asking the Phantom Thieves for help would be...
I'm sorry.
I was so excited to tell you what I decided, and then it ended up like this. Gotta sleep good like. See you later, Kompe! Thank you for stopping by and have a fantastic sleep. If you think about it, I'm right back to where I started. Guess I'll never be able to change. Yeah. Class is about to start. I need to go. So basically, new side quest. New mementos request received. So when we're leveling, we can take care of the Takases, change their heart, so that they change their mind about making her pay them money. True, congrats on the 2 months, Klutz. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to read any of that extra dialogue. Stinky.
There you guys are.
Futaba! Did you come here by yourself?
I went to get her since I got out of school early.
What a patronizing Inari.
Well then, let's get talking. What do we do now? Should we go after another big target?
That's important too, but what about that villain in the cognitive world?
It's almost certain that this person exists. What's more, they're inducing mental shutdowns. We certainly can't turn a blind eye.
Yeah, but we don't got any clues. But, you know how we're toads popular right now? Everyone at school's talking about us, and not a day goes by when you don't hear about it on TV.
I have a very good mod suggestion for you, and it definitely has nothing to do with the above followage check.
True. The rankings on the Phantom Aficionado website have been crazy too.
You mean
Oh, like...
Huh? What the hell? First place keeps changing by the second.
People are voting around the clock after all.
If we go after these guys,
If Klutz
I'm
wants
sure
to
we'll
be.
score some big cash at least once. What would you use money like that for?
I'll put it in savings.
I've never heard of a Phantom Thief that saves up money.
Are you fine with that, Futaba? Even though it's related to what happened to your mother.
I haven't been paying
It's not
attention.
okay. I'm definitely gonna punch that guy.
The culprit forcing mental shutdowns. If you think about it, there's no bigger target than that. If we can change his heart,
I'm just gonna have him work on a
him,
dance here.
We'll be on top of the world for real. Should we reveal our identities then? Oh, I bet chicks are gonna be all over us.
Ryuji, that's an awful idea.
Whoa, whoa. You want us to show our faces?
Phantom Thief face reveal?
That
Let's
might be
go.
Okay.
I see.
My camera.
If the true culprit confesses, the existence of the metaverse will become known. There would be no need for us to remain in hiding in such a questionable manner.
Hey, we're not doing this to stand out, you know. Being unknown is the allure of being a Phantom Thief.
But considering the hype now, it's gonna be one hell of a huge deal if we pull it off.
Should be for 2 months.
Are there really no clues regarding those mental shutdown cases? If I remember right, wasn't the older Nijima sister investigating it?
Yes. I can pry and ask about it.
Klutz is a very
She'll
pog
just
mod.
tell me to mind my own business.
Like I said, I mean, if Klutz wants to be mod, I'm completely down to mod them.
Wanna just extract that data? Does she have a personal laptop or something?
Don't tell me.
Pretty sure they pop
I
off
can lend
and
you a storage device with
stuff.
my special gimmick on it. Just stick this baby in and it'll clone the internal hard drive. It'll even bypass the OS password. You'll have to plug it directly into her laptop though. Can you do it?
Yo.
Sis does bring her laptop home sometimes, but I'm not comfortable going that far.
Ooh, is Futaba gonna do something amazing again?
Are you scared of seeing how your sister truly feels?
No! Of course not. Fine, I'll do it.
What? I was in a tabloid magazine? But I gave a gag order in regard to Mr. Kamoshida's case. Please, wait! Please give me some time! I will find evidence on the Phantom Thieves for sure. I couldn't have made it this far had it not been for your assistance, sir. So
He sounds scared.
Please let
Hey, what's
me...
up, Varric?
No! No!
Rough. It's not your OnlyFans yet? OnlyFans.com/Dragados. Still another 6 months ahead of you. Keep yourself in check, got it. Thanks for the lurk, Yeti. Rankings are insane, blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah.
Hey, hey!
Trust me, it works. I don't want to talk to her. I can, but I don't want to. Hold on, I'm going to bring up a Sojiro guide just so I can see what date some of his other stuff opens up. Because I know his stops for a while. Alright, let's see. What rank is he right now? What rank is he? No, hold on. Which button? Triangle, yes. Confidant, let's look at Sojiro's. He's rank 5? Okay. So I can do the next rank, I'm pretty sure. I need max kindness for rank 7, though. So rank 5, and then I'll go to rank 6. Someone deleted the message. Rough.
You got time right now?
Still some time left on the clock today. How about it? I can teach you the ropes. Won't deepen just yet, but we'll help the chief out.
All right, then.
Put your stuff down and grab an apron. Don't forget to wash your hands. It's kind of hot in my room, actually. Should I turn on my fan? I wonder if turning on my fan would be, Hold on. Is that if I have free time on my hands? Klutz, if I do mod you, don't ever feel pressured to, like you wouldn't have to come. It's just you'd have the power from whenever you are here to mod. That's what I say to all my mods. Don't ever feel pressured to show up. Being a mod for me just means that I trust you. I'm gonna plug in my fan. My only fan. Get it? Like... Shoot, is it already plugged in? No, it's not already plugged in. It is. No, it's not. I feel like that's really noisy. How noisy is that, guys? I see, but I don't ever feel pressure to be here. Awesome. Awesome. So I don't want anyone to ever feel pressure to be here. So does the fan sound fine? Like, is that a lot of noise? Not mine, because all the pranks you pulled. Alrighty, there you go, Klutz. Again, don't ever feel pressured by being mod, like, to be here and stuff. Most of my mods aren't ever really here anyway, so it's perfectly fine. It does sound fine? Awesome. Awesome. And, Klutz, I'll give you a mod on the Discord just because I like to be consistent. And also because I've posted my chat rules and stuff there. Now, where's your name in the Discord? Let me just scroll down till I find you. There we go. Welcome to the Moddy Boys, Klutz. You're the greatest mod suggester? True. I trust Yeti's opinion. No idea how to react, but thanks. No need to react too much. Thanks for the lurk, Yeti. I mean, you can react too much if you want. You can react all you want. All right, let's get Morgana back over here, because anytime we stream Persona, should we get Morgana out? Should we just always have Mona here? They should just always be here along for the ride. Sojiro's guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me. I feel like my bond with Sojiro will grow stronger soon.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for helping out. No problem, Sojiro. I'm gonna point the camera down a little bit. Just a little.
Huh. Did you get a tan? You seem different. Oh, yes. Thank you for the
Wait, there's our beautiful boy!
It is a lovely cafe. I haven't relaxed that much in a while.
I love you, Akechi. You should come again.
That's nice of you to say. Especially lately, since it seems I'm hated by those who support the Phantom Thieves.
That's rough, buddy.
Anyhow, it seems your school's in trouble. The media is reporting that the whole school was involved in the cover-up about that gym teacher.
They were.
Those unfortunate students were made victims, all because adults valued their own conveniences.
Honestly, can't believe it.
no matter the reason.
I can't wait until the story picks up, you guys. Like, the later on in the story is really exciting. But it's going to take us a while to get there, but
I'll do my best so that the case is wrapped up quickly.
There are some scenes that I just can't wait for you guys to see.
Hey!
Yep, reading about it in a magazine. I don't care about what the public's saying. I like the way they're looking at us.
What up? Did you see that ad in the train?
Hey, yo. We see her in the background, right? We see best girl chilling there, relaxing, maxing all cool, out watering the flowers out by the school. When a couple of guys who were working for good, I don't know, started having a conversation in the neighborhood. MK, what's up? What's up? Hi, how are you? What ad?
The media's gonna come to our school. At least be a little interested in it. Cover up by faculty and principal of Shujin Academy, where the Phantom Thieves first appeared. It's been a huge deal already. I wonder what's gonna happen to the principal now. Anyways, we made the right choice going after big targets. Everywhere I go, people are talking about us. Whoa!
Hi, beautiful.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm fine. That girl just now, don't you think she was fine?
Hell yeah, I do.
Thieves are on fire right now, so I wonder if I got a chance.
You're well, how am I? I'm good too. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to hear you're well.
It sucks that I can't just say I'm actually a Phantom Thief to anybody.
Did you do it too, Teach? The whole cover-up thing?
This is the first time I'm hearing about it, too. Even if the police ask you anything, you better not make irresponsible comments to them. Seriously, why does this keep happening? All my relatives are gonna call me again.
Oh, poor Kawakami.
Oh, perfect timing. I think you might have been told this already, but it's about the school trip. You know how the police have been coming to the school again because of that incident? So, a number of the senior faculty are going to be called in for questioning, and that day just happens to overlap with the school trip.
Yes, I've been told so.
Now, this came up at the faculty meeting, but the plan is to have third years to act as our proxies.
Hey, proxies, I know that person.
I'm so sorry to drop this on you, Nijima-san, but we'll be counting on you.
What?
You know, a lot of the second years this year happen to be unique. You must have your hands full with the entrance exams, but I'm sure you'll be fine with your grades. Don't worry. There'll be a couple more people going besides you.
If that's the case, very well.
Really? Oh, thank goodness. I'll go ahead and pass this news on then.
I guess that works out.
You have good news, you got an email back and have an interview on Monday? Heck yeah! Awesome! I'm sure you'll knock that interview out of the park. You're gonna do fantastic. Yeah, next Monday.
Listen this time, okay?
Tabloid's been all over it. You might have some concerns, but we're gonna do things as usual. I heard the school was in on it and trying to hide it. The teachers involved in the scandal too? I had nothing to do with it. You really think I have that much power? Okay, that's enough chit-chat. If you're that worried, you can always go see our school counselor. Starting today, we'll have Dr. Maruki on call. We went to the trouble of getting him, so don't be afraid to ask. Dr. Maruki, I love that guy. Love Persona music, dude. How you guys feeling about the music? You guys see? Akechi showed up in the rankings. Perhaps it's due to the negative comments he made about us. Seems that way. God, this is freaking amazing. I feel bad. Come on, you don't gotta pity a jerk like him. By the way, how's it going, Makoto? You getting your sister's data yet? I think she's been busy. She didn't come home at all yesterday. That's problematic. What are we gonna do? We can't get a damn thing till we can't do a damn thing till we get that. Don't rush me. I assure you I can handle this. More importantly, everyone at school's been on edge since that tabloid article. Please be careful not to stand out, okay? You don't gotta tell me twice.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey, Stovall! You! Pay attention! Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? Feeling murderous intent. And I'm cooler! Loser! Whoa, that was an epic dodge! Can't believe he dodged Ushimaru's throw. Is he a ninja? Is he a Tyler Blevins?
Hey!
Is he like a god at Fortnite? But Poggers! Swiftlove, what's up? How we doing? Poggers, Poggers, Poggers.
Well then.
Yep. Okay, what are we gonna do today? What are we gonna do today, guys? Hello there. Remember our deal? How I was supposed to help you with physical training? Think you can put that on hold for next week? I'm gonna be at training camp, so I'll be out of Japan for a while. I'm going to Hawaii myself. Huh? Oh, right. The second year's trip is next week, too. Now, what a coincidence. We're both going overseas at the same time, huh? Okay, then our training's on hiatus until we both get home. Enjoy your trip. You have to tell me all about it later. You're doing great. How about me? I'm doing pretty great, too. Thank you for asking. Maruki. We're going to Maruki. We're spending time with Maruki, absolutely. Also, I just want to ask again, now that we're a little bit into the stream, the sound is good, right? I asked at the beginning, and I might end up asking throughout just because I'm always paranoid about it, because for some reason in my head I'm like, oh, it's probably going to change, it's going to get worse. So, audio good? Is the audio good? And stuff? Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so we're gonna hang out with Maruki, probably. Let me look at our confidant rank with Kasumi, because I'm kind of curious. Wrong button. Sounds good, perfect, awesome. That's not confidants, those are our personas. Okay, right now she's max rank. So that's good. And then what about with Maruki? Takedo Maruki? Is that what his name is? Yeah. Okay, he's rank 5. We need to get him rank 10 to unlock the 3rd semester. So we're absolutely going to spend time with Maruki. Hey there, Stovall-kun. Have any plans after school? If you'll be free, I'm always glad to talk about my research. Sounds like Maruki's waiting in the nurse's office. You want to go see him? Absolutely. Is Yeti in chat? Yeti? I think he's lurking right now. Thank you. You're always so helpful. Well then, I'll be waiting in the nurse's office. Yeah, he's lurking. Maruki, you beautiful man. I love you so much. Hey, good work today. It's already autumn. You'd expect it to get a little less hot, huh? Oh, do you maybe have time today? If you wouldn't mind, can I borrow you for a chat? I've got snacks, too. Our bond won't...
It's open.
Is the nurse's office okay? Going ahead. Imagine not being in chat. True. Couldn't be me at 10 o'clock. Never. Seems maybe he'll be grasping something soon. Maybe there's a way to make sure Maruki has a good time. Something he can make use of. Alright, alright. So Persona is a peculiar case. I don't like using guides with games. But when it comes to Persona gift giving, if you don't give them the right gift, it's just a waste of time. So, Persona gift guide, Maruki. Fountain pen, super noisy alarm clock, latest model of Roomba, Rubik's Cube, tabletop mini cactus, and vitamin pills. Blaring alarm clock. Okay, so that's... Wait, is it super noisy alarm clock, or is it... The RPG struggles, yeah. He's making me my lunch for tomorrow. He has good... Aww. That is sweet. Yeti's a sweet guy. Okay, it says he likes fountain pen. Okay, go full screen again. No, oh, dang it. Full screen. I was just thinking how nice it'd be if I had one of these. I have to look at the same desk all day, so I really appreciate anything that spruces up the view. Thank you, David Gooden. I'm sure this will brighten my workday. Let's go, baby! We love Maruki.
Be careful.
Thanks for the plug, Nightbot. See, Klutz is on it. Where'd that bug just fly to? Because my monster was right there. Better... Is it? It's not in my can, is it? No, I don't hear anything solid. I'm sure it would have flown out with that much shaking. So I don't think it's in there. I'm terrified. But I think I'm gonna be brave and take a sip to check. Okay, it's not in there. Thank Jesus. Thank jeez. I'm putting an eraser over it. So that nothing can fly in. That genuinely scared me. I saw the bug fly in that general direction, and then it disappeared. And I was like, I don't want to throw out this monster.
Hey.
What'd your principal let happen this time? Your school was on the news again. You some kind of misfortune magnet or something? Just don't bring any bad luck down on me, got it? What in the strikers happened when I was gone? Nothing much, really. We're just talking about the school trip and stuff. Persona's a slow-moving game. Did you get the data yet? No, not yet. There will be a cutscene when she does.
Hey!
Ooh, I could work at my job. What side quests do we have waiting for us right now? What requests do we have? Underground Mall to investigate that. And this one we've got to work at the bar. Do we have the right guts for that? I can't wait to play Persona 5 Strikers. Like, I absolutely love Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. This game is probably actually my favorite game of all time. And Persona 5 Strikers is more to the story. Or at least, yeah, I don't remember if it's canon or not, but like it's more Persona 5. It's more with the characters that we know and love. It's like the Persona 4 Arena to Persona 5. And I've heard really good things about the game and I really want to play it, but I can't play it yet because I want to play it on stream. And I want to beat this game on stream. so that you guys know the story before I get into Persona 5 Strikers. I said a whole lot right there.
How can I help you?
Moral of the story is I'm excited for Persona Strikers. No, stop it. Map. Okay, so Iwai. We can go fishing. Nobody in Akihabara. She will level up. Oya will level up. Thing is, do we want Oya to level up? Kawakami. Got the Striker's medal case for the game today? Nice.
Oh.
You gonna call Kawakami? Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, okay. They're not at the break. Oh yeah, I need to do the quest before I can do Kawakami anymore. I guess we've got to do Oya's social link. Cause like, hold on, let's go to Iwai real quick. Cause I don't think we can do the rest of Iwai until we get more guts. Airsoft shop. Yeah. You again. So what are you here for? I want to talk about the bag. I need Dauntless guts. Okay, so I could spend time with Oya, or I could eat a giant burger to increase my guts. I think I'm gonna eat a giant burger to increase my guts. I don't want to hang out with Oya. Welcome to the Big Bang Burger, open 24 hours a day because there's no day or night in space. We're now offering a new limited edition autumn item, the Moon Burger. What can I get for you? I'm going to take the challenge. At this time, you can only take the Big Bang Burger challenge for only 500 yen. Would you like to try it? Yep. Let's do it. Certainly. Now then, go take a seat, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming back to attempt the final mission again. Told you I'd be here. Whis, my man. How we doing? What is up, my guy? My main man, Whis.
Now then.
Look at that burger. I want to eat that burger, man. Doing this challenge, that'd be insane. This is a tough battle. I don't think you have the luxury of enjoying the taste. Don't chew, just swallow.
Oh, man.
It didn't work out. He had a ton of energy at the start, though. Look at how much of the burger I ate, though. 500 yen, like, really... No, 500 yen's not that much. I think that's like $5. Right? Yen to USD conversion. $500 yen is like $5. Yeah, it's like $4.50. Yeah, I just typed it into a conversion thing. 500 yen is $5. What Colette said. Around, if you round it up. Didn't work out. He had a ton of energy at the start, though. Guess it'll take quite a bit more courage to tackle this challenge.
Yep.
More guts and knowledge. I admire your enthusiasm in the face of adversity, though. I have dauntless guts! That's exactly what I came to eat the burger for.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Let's go, dude. We can ask about the gun next time.
Looks like you're busy.
I'm listing up the evidence that's been taken into storage. It's a chore that any part-timer could do.
That has a whole lot worse than I thought. Oh no.
I don't have time to waste on something.
You know
like
what? I'm
this.
sure you killed it, Weiss. I'm sure you did fantastic.
It felt like my irritation would show on my face at the office, so I brought it home.
Sorry to hear.
Rough.
The Phantom Thieves case isn't so easy that I could pursue it in my spare time. The media keeps making a ruckus about it, so people have been wary whenever we make inquiries. Why I couldn't get anything out of a man who seemed to have intel. I even tried threatening him.
Threatening?
All I did was question him a bit harshly.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'll be going on a school trip starting next week. The senior faculty are being questioned, so I'll be going in their stead.
Sounds good to me. The school will owe you for it. It won't get in the way of your entrance exams, will it?
Not at all.
I hope so. You're a smart man, Weiss.
Feel free to take
You've got a
bath
massive
first.
mind.
I need to study.
Whoa. Did anybody else hear that, like, audio glitch right there? That was weird.
Okay.
I was like, I need
think
to
I'll do
study.
that.
Alright. She's getting the intel.
This should do it, right?
Oh, Makoto?
Yes?
I want to change my
Oh wait,
toothbrush.
that's a meme format actually. Like I've seen a bunch of memes using this format right here. It's funny. It's a funny format.
I bought a new one already. It's on the shelf.
Thanks.
Hi Angel. What's up?
Hurry. No way already? That was fast.
I'm not really in the mood to relax in the tub.
What's she trying to do?
It's so close to being done, too.
And yes, she's getting intel from her sister's the detective who's working on the Phantom Thief case. And she's one of the Phantom Thieves, but her sister doesn't know. She's trying to get whatever intel she has on the Phantom Thieves and see what all she knows. At least I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here.
What is it?
I bought a new bath salt. It's on the same shelf, so would you mind putting it in the tub?
Not at all.
Read the S and O, okay, yeah.
Yes.
She got all the information she needed. Let's go, baby. I got it. What are you talking about this early in the morning? I extracted the data from my sister's PC. Well done. I'm not entirely sure I did it correctly, though. Ooh, I've been waiting for this. Gimme, gimme, gimme! I have to head to school right now, though. Oh, my bad. Bring it right after then. I'm gonna punish you if you're late.
Looks like it went well. I wonder what we'll find. Oh, before that, we should get over to school.
The fan's making my curtain move.
Seriously?
What kind of what? Ghost, when you don't type most of a word, I won't understand what you're saying. Let's vote him up on the fan site. Could imagine blah 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 blah. School trip, maybe we should do it after. That's the thing.
Oh, yes.
Why say something in chat if streamer's not gonna understand it? Hold on, I need to look up the test answers because I'm not about to try to actually learn from Persona. Persona test answers. Oh, and my keyboard stopped. Nipop best viewer, so true. Persona 5 Royal test answers. Facts. Big facts, Steph. Hi, Steph. How are you? How are you doing? Looking up the test answers. This is like normal stuff, you know? I'm not playing Persona to get a Japanese education. Alright, just gonna see if there's any test answers for 9-3. There is. The answer is nothing. Good to know. You good? How about me? I'm doing pretty well too. Thank you for asking. We're playing Persona 5. I've got Morgana here because Morgana, it's fitting for the theme, so I figured I'd actually get my Morgana plush out. And Morgana's playing with me, you know? Next week's the school trip you all been looking forward to. You all been getting ready? Your destination is none other than Hawaii. Hope your passport isn't about to expire. You're heading out on Wednesday, so there's no need to get a new one printed. Anyhow, I'm sure you'll enjoy your time sightseeing in Hawaii more if you have more knowledge. Now then, Stovall-kun, look closely at this picture. This is King Kamehameha, founder of Hawaii.
Ah, let's see how you're doing.
Each hand in this famous statue represents. But do you know what the right represents? This is not what IGN says. IGN? None of these answer choices are nothing. Excuse me. Needed Morgana at the Void, found Morgana again. Yup. That is what happened. Alright, different website. Let's look for 9-3, I think. Just scroll so far down because there's an image for everyone. Hi, Alexandra, what's up? Prosperity. I'm so smart. I know all of the answers. What Morgana ever do to you? Told me to go to sleep when I didn't want to go to sleep for a lot of nights in Persona 5. That's what. I'm going to say E for high. Alright. That's right. The right hand represents the prosperity of Hawaii. And the spear in the left hand represents peace. As an aside, it seems that the statue is not of King Kamehameha himself. Another king commissioned the statue, after Kamehameha's death, using a boy from his court as the model. Wow, really? Stola-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he? Of course I do.
Nice going.
I just have such a massive brain. Look at that, my knowledge is scholarly. Yup, I don't care what you have to say. I'm not listening in class. I'm just smart. This is like me when I was actually in high school. Passing out in class, but making straight A's, you know?
Here you go. I think I did it right.
Cutscene, I'm just gonna go auto and
Leave it
chill,
to me.
because I've already seen all the cutscene, but you guys can enjoy.
Whoa, you grabbed all these? Are they for Hawaii?
What's up with all these audio
Gonna lay
glitches
low.
recently?
I might as well
Did you hear
enjoy
that?
it.
They're like,
Oh,
are they?
look at this one! Gigantic sea turtle sightseeing on some beach.
Come on, food's more important than some turtle.
It's not about the answers themselves, but the process to gather the information which further proves intelligence.
Also,
Exactly. I'm so smart that I know that I can just look things up, you know?
Some kind of fish? Think it's good?
I know how to access the information.
It seems that it's the season for
that
schools all
is
around.
the smartest way to go
We're
about
going
things.
on our school trip
Know
as
how to
well.
access it.
Yeah? Where are you guys going?
I believe it's Los Angeles.
That doesn't suit you at all, Yusuke. I bet you wanted to go somewhere like Nico or Nara.
I know how to find the answers
Anywhere
to
is
things
acceptable.
that I don't
After
know.
all, the
Because I
mineral
just have a
pigments
massive
used for
brain.
Japanese art were originally imported.
Oh, what were you
Hawaii
again?
and Los Angeles,
Shrimp.
huh? Which would you want to go to?
I feel like LeBlanc's a good answer here. But if I was doing it from my perspective, out of those two, I would much rather go to Los Angeles. There's so many opportunities there. And I, like, genuinely would love to live there in real life. Just because of all the opportunities. Even though, like, the opportunity... There's, like, a bunch of people who go there for the opportunities, so it's also a lot of competition, but still.
I
Now you're a Dragado
don't I
shrimp?
seem like
True.
an LA guy? Like a total gangsta?
That makes no sense at all.
You're mad? Why are you mad, Ash?
So we won't be seeing each other for a while.
We'll make sure to buy a souvenir for you.
Ooh, here comes some interesting data. This is just from a quick glance, but it says perpetrated and connected.
It means that mental shutdowns aren't coincidence. That this is a case with a culprit behind it.
Actually,
You say it
it's
sounded
not
like
just about people having
TTS.
shutdowns. Looks like she's inferring
Matt
that the
Mercer's
psychotic
voice is just
breakdown incidents
TTS.
are connected to the same case.
He's not really a voice actor who's in a lot of things. He's just a TTS AI.
Go Makoto sis!
2 words, scooter kids.
How long do you think
Oh
it'll
no.
take to analyze
Wait,
all
do
of
you
it?
skate? Or are scooter kids just a nuisance
There's
to
a
people who
lot,
don't
so it's
skate
not
too?
happening overnight. But I'll manage by the time you guys get back. I demand souvenirs from Hawaii and LA for my reward.
I don't really get all this, but you're as amazing as always.
I didn't mean to flex.
Kitaba? I guess it's called an information war? Oh, it's so high-tech and modern. Kinda reminds me of a movie.
We're the Phantom Thieves, so it's not that big a deal. I mean, I can turn into a car and stuff too.
Come on, don't try and compete with her.
What did you say?
You're fine the way you are, Morgana. Like, you're cheeky cute?
Cute? Radion,
Well,
L.
we'll continue this when we get back
L,
from the trip.
you're cute.
I can't wait to see how much the Phantom Thieves' popularity is increased by then.
You skate and you're on your bike today because it got fixed and they just had to throw glass at you for no reason? That's stupid. Yo, pretty boy's here. Don't forget to prepare yourselves for the trip, blah, blah, blah. Glad we can go together. Alright, let's talk to pretty boy Akechi. Welcome home, Stovulcan. Welcome home, Stovulcan. I hope you don't mind that I'm intruding on your home again. I expect that we've both had a long day. I was out until now with work, but I think I can finally take a break. You're not planning on anything too strenuous tonight, are you? Not much. Then perhaps we can talk over some of the boss's coffee. Not that I'm complaining, but if you two are so tired, maybe you could use a bath more than a coffee. I mean, there's a bathhouse right there. A bathhouse? That doesn't sound too bad. Want to come with me, Stovulcan? I'd appreciate it if you could show me the way. Or as they said, they called the cops and they got their 17-year-old sister to... Ooh! Are you okay, Ash?
what do you want to do?
Oh, we're absolutely gonna hang out with Akechi because he's the prettiest boy in Persona. Oh, really? If that's the case, I suppose I'll take you and Boss up on that suggestion. Love how my voice changes while reading dialogue? Oh, thanks, Psydog! I try to give everybody a voice because I personally want to be a voice actor, and so I feel like it's great practice to play games where you can give everybody a different voice. Ah, this feels wonderful. It's been a while. So relaxing. It brings back memories. I spent a lot of time in these when I was young.
So...
Of course, these days I'm the detective prince, but my family situation was... well, complicated. By the time I was old enough to realize it, my father was already gone. My mother was all that I had. I'd be so great as a voice actor. Thank you! That's genuinely really sweet of you to say. My mother worked at a nightclub. Whenever she had to bring a man home, she'd send me off to the local bathhouse. That was horrible of her. Oh, she did what she had to. It was certainly better than me staying. She quit the nightlife jobs as soon as she could, and raised me while doing what part-time work she could find. The only one who deserves blame is my father. The worthless, degenerate excuse for a man who abandoned my mother. I wanted to force him to finally give her the apology he owes her, but that's no longer possible. Thanks, Ghost. Sorry, I didn't mean for our conversation to get so depressing. Actually, are you alright? I know the hot water can make people dizzy. Oh, this is nothing. Are you okay? Oh, I'm just getting warmed up. Don't go overheating now. I wouldn't want you to collapse on my account. Ah, that's refreshing.
Quite nice.
These really taste the best when you're right out of the bath. Ugh, I think I feel a little lightheaded. Guess I win. You sure about that? Your entire body's bright red. Can I tell you about how I'm going to start my day? Absolutely, go ahead. I'd love to hear how you're going to start your day. This is the first time I've ever taken a bath like this. Ew, Akechi's stinky. He's never taken a bath. Ew, stinky Akechi. Stinky. Point at him. Point at him and say stinky. Do it, everyone. Point at him and say stinky. Stinky. I've never told anyone else about my family situation either. Wonder why I told you. Curious indeed. Stinky Akechi, honestly, stinky. Because we're similar. Now that you mention it, maybe we are pretty similar deep down. We're both victims of the adults who unfairly impacted our lives. Can I put my clothes on? I gotta go home. My mom wants me to go to bed so I can get up for school tomorrow. I hope the stream goes well. See you later, Elizabeth. Thank you for stopping by. And, it's always great having you. Good luck in school tomorrow. I hope you do well. I think you're right.
Yes.
I'm even more sure of that after I've talked with you. Then again, this probably isn't a conversation we should be having naked. Let's get dressed, shall we? Bond with Akechi is growing deeper. Love my boy Akechi. Let me look up the Akechi confident. I've done all this already, by the way. So me looking this stuff up isn't like me spoiling anything for myself, and I'm not going to tell you guys any of it. I'm just searching on my other monitor to make sure of stuff. If there's a flat tire, this kid's gonna go plop and flop and won't come back up. Monk, yes. Oh, and my mouse stopped working, and my mouse is back. Man, I really need to find a better, like, USB hub. But yes, let's look at this. So we're at rank 6. Alright, okay. I just needed to remind myself of a couple things. Okay, so I need to get level 4 knowledge before I get to the next one. Should you check the tire now? It's 4 a.m. If you'd like to, I mean, you can do whatever you'd like. Checking the tire might be good to go ahead and get that over with, so you know whether or not the tire's flat. Better to know ahead of time, right? My skin feels like it's radiating heat. Next time, let's keep the competition out of the bath. Best to save it for the bays, right? Though we could always see who changes faster. First to leave wins. Are you ready? Let's go! A race! Well, see you later. You go check BRB. Alrighty, Ash. I hope your tire's all perfectly fine. Hey, between the delicious coffee and the bath, I finally managed to relax, so thank you. It's nice to spend the day as Goro Akechi for once, rather than the Detective Prince, you know? I don't know if it's because of the whole Prince image, but everyone seems to think I'm a brilliant prodigy or something. It's really nothing like that, but people always seem to misunderstand. If they saw how I was acting today, perhaps they'd say I wasn't acting like the Detective Prince. They'd probably love it. I suppose there's a certain appeal to that gap, isn't there? But I suppose you're not the only one who sees that side of me. I mean, I suppose you are the only one who sees that particular side of me. Nobody else really needs to, anyway. Honestly, though, I just can't figure you out. No matter how I try. You and I have common ground in some aspects, but in others, we're total opposites. It's intriguing. The more I get to know you, the more it makes me think. I wonder why that is. Now I'm veering into strange territory. I should let you go for now. See you. Oh, I love Akechi so much. Our lovely pancake boy. Finished with the monster. Who should I vote for in the rankings? Blah, 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 blah. Talking about the Phantom Thieves. Thieves! Thieves! Oh. Hey, do you go to arcades a lot? There's a forum post that's been bothering me lately. Apparently there's a nasty gamer at an arcade nearby. Oh no, not a nasty gamer! I hate those! Oh my lord, what's up, Ash? What's up? Nasty how? From the sounds of it, he's a frequent cheater. I need a different shirt. This hoodie is getting itchy for some reason. Give me just a sec. I can still talk and stuff. I just, you know, I'm not about to change my shirt on camera. You think you figured us out? Did you, Axe? Did you? What'd you find out? Dude with Katie? What do you mean dude with Katie? Katie streams 2 games in a row. Only those in Minecraft and back to 2 other games. Do I? I honestly don't really have a pattern, but that does seem to be how it goes. I don't really have a certain schedule for it. That does seem to be how the pattern ends up a lot of the time, though. Alright, crap, you meant Jeff? Dude with Jeff? Alright, alright. Boom. Alright, alright, we got the shirt. Different shirt, no itchy shirt anymore. What color suits you? Honestly, the color that your name is right now, kind of. It kind of makes me think of like a diamond axe. Autocorrect, I'm not with Jeff. You do not know who Jeff is. Oh, okay. Okay. I think this is better. Wait, it didn't change. Well, now it's purple. It changed for me. I like the purple. That's a good purple. I could see that fitting you. The tire's fine. Awesome. That's good to hear. From the sounds of it, he's a frequent cheater. Lately, he's been focusing on a popular shooting game called Gunabout and ruining people's fun. You gonna vibe with this? Nice. Also, how are we, Axe? How are we? I hope you're doing well. According to the Post, he mostly spends his time down at the arcade called Jiggle on Central Street. It might be just a game, but cheating's inexcusable.
Nasty gamer. It's definitely possible to
I
exist
love that.
in Mementos.
They keep saying nasty gamer. Oh no, a nasty gamer.
Mishima said he's at the arcade on Central Street, right?
Winners don't use cheats. Facts.
Okay.
You're leaving for your school trip next Wednesday. Maybe we should take care of what we can before then. How is, I swear to God, close to Katie or Jeff? That was just nasty. No, never. He's never a nasty gamer. Never. I could never be a nasty gamer. I know this is sudden, but I won't be at church this week. I'm going to Los Angeles for my school trip. It's my first time overseas, so I'm a little nervous. We'll continue with your lessons if I return safely. Oh, by the way, we're gonna get a... Well, hold on. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna leave it for a surprise for when we get there. In a second, you have a stuffed animal of the cat that's in the game you're playing. Yup, right here. Morgana. Right there. Morgana's right there, too. Right here on this curtain. Right here. Good old Morgana. Good old shrimp cat. One of the biggest shrimps there are. Like, even a bigger shrimp than Ghost. And you know what's funny? The character I chose to romance is the person this cat shrimps for. Why am I not playing the new? Listen, okay, so the new Persona game, it uses the story for this game. I've beaten this game before, but I haven't beaten this game on stream. I want to beat this game on stream so that everybody, well, not everybody, but so that some people on stream have the opportunity to know the story of Persona 5 before I go into Persona 5 Scramble. Because it uses the characters from Persona 5 in Persona... Not Scramble, Strikers. Scramble's the Japanese name for it. Yeah, I want stream to know the story of Persona 5 Royal before I play the spinoff. And I haven't been playing it off camera. I'm leaving it completely blind for me to play later. Persona is a Japanese game. Atlus is a Japanese company. Okay, so I could spend time with Takemi. Let's look at the map. Who all can we spend time with? Okay, it's all people around us. So who all... Futaba and Takemi. Okay, both really helpful. Like Nintendo, yeah. Okay, so what's our level with Futaba? Alright, we probably just started Futaba's. Okay, Confidant. Futaba is probably way at the bottom. Not way at the bottom. Okay, I forget. It doesn't go in order by... Okay, Futaba, yeah, Futaba's rank 1. Back alley doctor. Takemi's rank 7. She falls into a depression after hearing news about the patient. Okay. Oh, we can get her side quest. We can get her, request. You're gonna go now. Alright, see you later, Axe. Can ask my friends if they want to go on the show with me. Alrighty. Nintendo's best, that's how I got Persona 5 Strikers. Yeah, Persona 5 Strikers is on Steam and Switch and PS4. It's on, man, eventually, I'm sure Persona 5 will eventually be on other platforms, but for now it's a PS4 exclusive. So there's a rank on dating people. It's basically you spend time with them. You don't date every single one of them. You can choose to date all of the women, But then that gets a special scene on Valentine's Day where you get beaten up by all of them, which is really funny. But I chose to romance An because she's the first one you can romance, and if you romance someone, like, and I want Stream to be able to see every optional scene with romancing people. Do it? I would, but I really don't like doing that in Persona. Like, genuinely, I don't know, it actually makes me feel bad. I'm just too good of a person. I'll probably eventually do it because, you know, I need the achievement. Well, I've platinumed this game, actually. I've platinumed it. But the in-game achievement, there's the Thieves' Den. Thieves' Den has, like, a completion guide. And, you have to romance every single person. And if I don't do a playthrough for every woman, then I would have to, like, romance every single woman. Too epic of a person? So true, so true. Also, look at Goth Nurse GF.
Hey.
Oh boy. Whew. I'm sweating. Is it hot in here or is it just a chemi? Oh boy. The evenings have been getting cooler. It's easy to get sick in that in-between period as the seasons change, so be careful. So, what are we here for today? Wait, I predicted I was going to be visiting Goth Nurse. I have eyeliner on. I was prepared. I want to do a clinical trial. Oh, the clinical trial. Sorry, I'm going to pass on it today. Takemi's depressed. My overflowing charm has overtaken Takemi's heart. I'm such a charming man. I need to talk to you. Since this might be the last time. So what are you going to do? Want to hang out with Takemi? Absolutely. It's bad that the only two games I feel emotion for the NPCs are GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, those are solid, those have solid stories. I get attached to characters in anything very easily. I get attached to fictional characters, like, on the spot. If I like their design and I think they have a really cute personality or just are really cute, I'm attached. Feel bad for the NPCs in GTA 5? Oh, dude, yeah, a lot of the NPCs in GTA games in particular have a real rough time.
Please head to the exam room.
Come in.
Hey.
I'm thinking of resigning. You're not an NPC, Ghost. You're a literal human being. I'm talking about fictional characters here. Several of my suppliers have stated that they're going to stop selling to me. Unless you guys are all in my head, and you're all NPCs, non-playable characters. You're a ghost? Well, still not an NPC. You have your own will and stuff. If I can't get my hands on medical supplies, I won't be able to get what I need to complete the new medicine. They're probably being pressured by Oyamada to stop doing business with me, so I figure it's over. What about Miwa-chan? It's fine. I confirmed with the hospital Miwa-chan's being treated at, and Oyamada was telling the truth. Miwa-chan was apparently smiling until the very end. She probably didn't want to worry anyone. I wish I could have cured her. I didn't want fame or money. All I wanted was to keep her smiling. This isn't just about her, though. Axes and me's just illusions. Oof, you hear that? Hacks were fake now. Ooh, spoopy. I was gonna help every single person who was suffering from that disease.
Same here.
I was a sickly child when I was young, too. I was always in the hospital and was rarely well enough to attend school at all. Dude, pimples on your chin are the worst. I feel your pain there, Axe. Medicine was all that kept me alive. That's why I wanted to become a doctor. So I could save people, just like I was saved. But I guess this is where it ends. The medical industry's a business, after all, and the chief decides what's best for it. I'm all out of allies. I'm your ally.
I see.
Yeah, you're right. You might just be my one and only. I really appreciate everything you've done. My practice increased thanks to your nosiness. And in the end, I felt like a real doctor again. I didn't show up at no school started and you wore your mask. Masks have bad side effects, such as pimples on your chin. How will you ever survive? So, thank you. And your patience? There are plenty of other small-town doctors. This is where it ends. Although it frustrates me. I can't do clinical trials anymore, so you can go home.
Thanks.
Thanks again for all your help. And good luck on those entrance exams. Is there anything I can do for Takemi? Bye. What's his full name?
What are you trying to do?
Himino Yamada? Why? I hope you're not planning on getting revenge for me. True klutz, rip for axe. DualShock 4 is pimping. I can't tell if it's gold or white. It's actually a rose gold. It's like a rose gold, like a reddish gold. Reddish pinkish gold. But it is pimping. The back of it's kind of a whiter pink, kind of like a whitish pink. I won't do anything. You're such a weird kid. Like yours? Let's go! Yours is a little golder? Awesome, Axe. We're like matching. His full name's Shuichi Yamada. He's a very influential chief of staff in the world of medicine. Is that all? I need to do something about the target for Takemi. Look at us having fancy controllers.
You're back.
You're back. So bored. What are you talking about? Analyze the data. My PC's doing all the work. That leaves me with nothing. Hating when your hair's still kind of wet? Same. Turn your PS4 on today to Black Ops and Black Ops 3 Zombies? Heck yeah. Thanks for the alert, Klutz. I actually never played Black Ops 3 Zombies. Wait, hold on. I should pack a canvas. This trip will be a prime painting opportunity. Will one be enough? That's more than enough. No, I should bring 3. Inspiration may strike at any moment in time. You're missing out? I think Black Ops 3 Zombies is the only zombies I haven't played. I played 1, 2... I played World at War, 1, 2, 4, and Cold War Zombies. Oh wait, I didn't play whatever the heck, it was either Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare had with whatever the heck their zombies was. I get it on PlayStation. Makes sense. Why you're such a gamer? It's so true. What are you asking us for? What I mean is, you shouldn't take shit like that with you. Dude, he's an artist. He can absolutely take a canvas with him. Being able to talk to each other openly like that must be nice. Ooh, okay, hold on. Confidant. What's our relationship with Tora like? That's almost max. So you can hard carry. Let's go. Okay, Tora, we can max him out right now. Or we could get information from for that side quest by working at the bar. I think we can work at the bar any night. We can't max our stats with Tora every night. How are you doing? The key to success is a healthy heart and body. Come to think of it, I haven't told you what it is that I aspire to do. And aside from that, there have been some incidents. I'm thinking of telling you everything. Would you be willing to listen? Absolutely, Tora. We like Tora around these parts.
A weekly magazine reported that Kuramoto was the real culprit in the fund's misappropriation case. Old man Kuramoto will likely be forced to retire from the political world. The police can't do anything because it was 20 years ago. But he has a moral obligation. I hear his grandson Benzo resigned from the party as well. It could be due to Matsushida's influence, or
hi, Carla.
it's just the party's way of atoning.
How are you doing?
Now it's all up to me and my abilities.
When's your speech gonna start, Tyrannosaurus?
Oh,
the article mentioned I didn't want the real culprit to be named, even though I knew who it was.
Okay. Your speech's gonna start. We can't wait. To think people would be excited to hear me speak. I accidentally skipped those. Both Infinite and Advance both had it, but Infinite had one of the best maps ever made, and Advance was pretty unique. But not playing Black Ops 3, man, you're missing out. Get like DLC 1, DLC 2, skip DLC 3, and go for 4 pimpin' fun. I'll probably get Black Ops 3 and play the zombies at some point. I mean, it's a like, I love Black Ops Zombies. I honestly want to rebuy the original Black Ops on PC. Even though it's still so expensive on Steam. Like, it's so much. You doing good, me? I'm doing pretty good, too. Taking a nap, so sorry. I'm like, no worries. No worries at all, Carla. Thank you for stopping by at all.
Apparently, people admire me for having quietly accepted a false charge for 20 years.
Black Ops 3 is where it reaches peak. It has 14 maps. Doesn't it also have, like, a... No, wait, I think that might just be the PC one, having custom or something.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen, though.
Your true self was revealed.
I appreciate that someone like you, who's been watching me so closely, would say such a thing.
PC only custom. Okay, yeah.
I've struggled for the past 20 years.
That's what I was
But
thinking.
I can put that all behind me after the election. Oh,
9 remasters and 5 regular
time.
maps.
I should get started.
Today will be the last day I'll request.
Yeah, I've heard Black Ops 3
from a
Zombies is
Phantom
amazing.
Thief.
Whoa!
I don't intend to meddle.
You guys hear that? Today will be the last day I request help from a Phantom Thief. Monka W, he knows! He knows!
Everything I've told you has been based on assumptions. But if you're still willing to listen, then I think you should focus on your work. Because the time is now. I can't think of anything else to teach you. You are now an expert on giving speeches. I taught you all I know about the art of public speaking, in return for you supporting a guy like me.
I took a public speaking class last semester and got an A. Let's go.
And over time, you became someone who shared my beliefs. Thanks to you, I was able to overcome my crisis these last few months. I will strive for the royal road of politics, thinking of you as you walk down your own path.
Tor is such a nice
If you ever
guy.
find yourself in harm's way on your journey, I will be there to help you.
Yoshida, I mean.
We'll
same
be comrades
guy, you know.
who reform the world
Turnosuke.
together.
I feel a strong bond with Yoshida. Remasters are Notch, Verek, Shino, Deris, Kino, Ascension, Shangri, Moon, and Ord. Whoa, those are all really good maps.
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the sun, granting thee infinite power.
Man, honestly, if I play those, it'll make me super nostalgic. It'll make me think of when I was like playing Black Ops with my older brother. Allows you to form contracts with higher level shadows. Charismatic speech.
All right. I'm sure you will accomplish everything you set out to do. Thank you for everything.
Thank you,
All
Tora.
right, it's time to begin.
Yoshida's speech is about to start.
I cut my date short so I could watch this, you know?
Does anyone out there have something they aspire to do?
Deris in the Giant DLC.
I met a certain
And
young
in the
man.
DLC Zombie Chronicle. Ah, I see.
Through a method that differs from mine, he was trying to reform the world. As you know, that is a very large mountain to cross.
Let's listen to Yoshida's speech. Let's be respectful.
Unfortunately, I am unable to travel the same path as him. However, I will not say goodbye, because we will surely meet at the peak. He is desperately doing what he aspires to do. So I encourage you all, please find what it is that you aspire to do. And I will support you, because that is what I aspire to do.
Way to go, Tyrannusque!
I believe in you!
Feels like listening to Yoshida's speech has served to increase my charm. So what's the plot so far? Okay. I'm gonna give a speed run of what all's happened so far. Okay. So. Our character is wrongly accused of a crime and sent to live with a different person named Sojiro, who is a family friend of his parents. And he has to go to Shibuya. No, not Shibuya. He has to go to Shujin Academy. That's the name of the school. Shibuya is the city that he lives nearby. But he has to go to Shujin Academy, and that when he goes to Shujin Academy, he meets Ryuji. And when he meets Ryuji, all of a sudden they're in some weird castle thing. And that castle thing is in a place known as Mementos, or like it's somebody's cognition, and it's the cognition of their gym teacher Kamoshida, who's what was the word I just used? His cognition of the world, of the school. He saw it as his own palace where he could do anything he wanted, and he was a corrupt adult. Basically, his desires became distorted. And so and then we learned from Morgana that then Ryuji and Joker learned from Morgana that you can change people's hearts by stealing their distorted desires and make them confess their crimes. And so they did that to Kamoshida, meeting On along the way, who also became a Phantom Thief. And after that, they're all the Phantom Thieves. Kamoshida confesses to his crimes, and all that jazz. And so what happens next is, you know, police get involved, Kamoshida gets, loses his job and stuff, and people are investigating. And what happens next is we meet an artist named Madarame. And Madarame isn't a very cool dude. He likes to steal his students' work and claim it as his own. And his students are kind of brainwashed to think that that it's perfectly fine for him to steal their art if it's because he has some sort of artist block. That's his excuse. But the Phantom Thieves get involved, and the Phantom Thieves don't think this is right, so they go after Madarame, and they meet Yusuke, which is one of his last disciples, like, students left. And Yusuke kind of defends Madarame at first, but then Yusuke learns of the truth of his mother, who was also a student of Madarame, and basically Madarame let her die when she was having a seizure and didn't call an ambulance so that he could steal her work and paint over it and claim it as her own. And that work became his most famous piece that he claimed was his, but it was Yusuke's mother who painted it. What he did was he painted over the baby that was in the picture that was supposed to represent Yusuke. And so after Yusuke learned this, he joins the Phantom Thieves, and they change Madarame's heart. Madarame confesses his crimes. And so what happens next is Kaneshiro. Makoto, which is the student council president, finds out about the Phantom Thieves, finds out who they are, and is following them, and tells them she won't turn them in if they change a criminal named named Kaneshiro's heart, because Kaneshiro was using students from Shujin Academy, and she wanted to protect the students because she's the student council president. And so she ends up trying to stop him herself, and ends up getting them all into a predicament where they owe him a shitload of money. Otherwise, he'll leak pictures of them in a club full of alcohol and drugs. and that would not look good on any of their records. And so what they do is they change Kanashiro's heart. And so Kanashiro goes and confesses his crimes, and Makoto joins the Phantom Thieves because she gains the willpower and shit. And so after Makoto joins the Phantom Thieves, then later on, a hacktivist group called Medjed calls out the Phantom Thieves, and they're like, Phantom Thieves, reach out to us, or we will, I don't know, do some sort of mass hacking of Japan. And so now the Phantom Thieves are like all pressured to do all that. And so they all of a sudden get a text from some mysterious figure called Alibaba, telling them that they can deal with Medjed for them. But if they do one thing, change Futaba Sakura's heart. Futaba Sakura, that's a name that's familiar. That's familiar because that's the same last name as Sojiro Sakura, which is the man who took us in and we're living in the attic of his coffee shop. Sojiro Sakura. And it turns out that's Sojiro Sakura's daughter that they told us to change his heart. And what they turned on, what they decided, hi Sakura, I'm doing a speed run of what's happened so far. And so what Alibaba wanted was for them to change Futaba Sakura, which was Sojiro Sakura's daughter's heart, because Alibaba turns out to be Futaba Sakura, and she wants them to change her heart because she has a distorted thought. She feels guilty for her mother's suicide, apparent suicide, which she now suspects was a murder because there's been a series of mental shutdowns that are suspected to be given by something similar to what the Phantom Thieves are doing, but instead of stealing the hearts, they straight up kill the shadow, which kills the person. And so Futaba, who originally blamed herself for her mother's death, thought that she committed suicide because of the stress of being a parent. After we changed her heart and she got over that, and the Phantom Thieves helped Futaba. Futaba is now a Phantom Thief, and she's now a support. And so what Futaba thinks now is that people murdered her mother with a mental shutdown in order to steal her research. And now we've befriended Futaba Sakura. She's now a Phantom Thief, and that's where we're at right now. Why does everyone's name start with a K? Kamoshida and Kanashiro. Those two start with a K. Some people get those names mixed up because they're both villains that start with K. Yeah, I don't know, Persona 5 logic? True. But yes, that's the story so far. We're 56 hours in. This is like 100-ish hour game. So there's a lot of lore. But I hope that,
That's wild!
basically, Phantom Thieves change the hearts of villains and make them confess their crimes. But Boggers! What's up, Nagi Komaeda? I almost said the full Nagito Komaeda. But what's up, Nagi? Ooh, boy, voice cracked. Let's not worry about that. What's up, Nagi Komaeda? Everyone knows about the cover-up, blah, 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 blah. Name's no longer David, it's Kavid because K. True. But yeah, hi Sacra Janice, how are you doing? Sorry I didn't ask how you're doing, I was in the middle of speedrunning the lore. And, thanks for the unlurk klutz. Turned on One Punch Man theme and obliterated everyone in Kahoot. I read that in my head, but I was busy doing the stuff. But, good job, klutz. You're too good. Nothing much. Nothing much. Always fun. Always chill. Nice to have chill days where you don't do much, you know? Okay, what can we do today? No confidants? That's okay, Drag. I'm good. I'm glad to hear you're good, Sakura. Ooh, Maruki, we're talking to Maruki today. I love Maruki. Maruki. Professor Maruki. Where are you at, man? How am I? I'm great, Ghost. How are you? And thank you for asking. Maruki! Oh, you beautiful man, you. I love you so much.
Welcome.
Hey, good work today. It's already autumn. Expected. Yeah, I already read that.
Ah, yes.
Thanks to you, my research has been going so well. Really, you've been such a help, Stovulkun.
I'm sorry.
All this progress in my research has me really busy, so our deal might have to wait for now. I'll definitely want to talk later, when I've got some more time. But my map told me that... Let me look up the guide on Maruki. Oh, my keyboard's going burr. I just got rejected by Maruki. Feeling bad, man. Feeling bad. What rank is he at? Confidant. Talking to Maruki. Rank 5? Okay, so there's no requirements. He's busy. I'm disappointed. Don't worry, I've been left undelivered by Nightbot Drag. It's not that bad. Oh, Zulu. Poor Zulu. Please hang out with me, beautiful man. Huh? What's wrong?
Ah, yes. I'm sorry.
All this progress in my research has me really busy. Definitely want to talk later. Is it bad when I'm only on my 211 attempt at a mod pack? Man. It's not that bad. You're home as fuck. Welcome home, Leah. Hello, hello. How does Joker Naruto run while swinging his arms simultaneously? He really does. Alright, I need to spend a day with a confidant. But apparently not Maruki. I'm disappointed I can't hang out with handsome therapist man. Look at handsome therapist man. Look at him. He's so beautiful. He's shining. He's shining like a god, like a Jesus. How much is Persona 5? Persona 5's 20 bucks. Persona 5 Royal 60. I think Persona 5 Royal is completely worth the extra 40 because there's so many additions and it's basically just a better game than Persona 5 in my opinion. And so many quality of life improvements to the gameplay too. Is at least 150 deaths exiting your base? Man. Because Joker's anime god? So true, so true. But Persona 5 Royal is fantastic. I highly recommend the game. Okay, so who's here? Who's here that we can do Futaba. Not do Futaba. We can level up Futaba's rank. I think Futaba is the only one we can hang out with right now. Yeah, let's go hang out with Futaba. Futaba!
Yo!
Yo, David! Strikers for me was like 50 or 60. Yeah, I pre-ordered Strikers and I still haven't played it because I don't want to play it off stream. Oh, that's right. Well, sorry about what happened in Akihabara. I really messed up. Futaba looks really depressed. Maybe you should cheer her up. I might be able to comfort Futaba if my kindness was selfless. I'm okay, I promise. Don't worry, David. Don't worry, Futaba. I've been rejected by everyone I tried to hang out with.
Should I spam bits again?
If you want to, Carla. Feels bad, man. I can't believe it, Morgana. We've been rejected by everyone we've talked to today. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should just go to sleep. Maybe I should. Maybe I'm too tired today. Maybe we don't need to do as much. Ah, screw it. We're gonna game! Eyeliner Pog? Very Pog. Go full screen, please. Oh, let me turn the volume back up. Gaming! Let's just increase our stats, baby! Let's study! Let's go into our school. Where's our school? Oyama Ichome. Let's go to the library, baby! Let's improve ourselves! We don't need people! We can study in the library.
Oh.
Let's study. Thanks for the plug, Nightbot. Morgana's dead, Crab Rave.
Hey.
Alright, I'm gonna go get Morgana back, because I do kind of want Morgana to, like, play the game with me, you know? Alright, Morgana, you're fine, right? There's doodles on this table. Dang, this person's quite the artist.
Yep.
Morgana's the one playing. See? They have the controller. I don't. Way to put your brain to work. You're looking smarter already. You love the cat? He's a little shrimp. He's a shrimp for the character that we chose as our love interest, so it's funny. We completely stole his girl. Well, it's getting late. You should probably call it quits for today. Even though he has no chance with On anyway. 5 a.m. I'm meeting my friends on the trail, and I decided I'll get up now, so I'll be there in time. Nice.
Hey.
Futaba mentioned you guys are going on a school trip later this week. I'm not giving you any money, okay? And don't worry about getting me a souvenir or anything like that. You have time today? How about with the cafe? Yeah, we're gonna help our main man out. Thanks for the plug, Carla.
Thanks.
Sorry, thanks. Oh, the regulars will be here any minute. Don't you ever get lonely, So-chan? You've been a bachelor for so long. Have you given up on marriage? All I want in a relationship is spicy stimulation followed by some smooth, relaxing comfort. Have a good time? Same to you, Ash. Same to you. That's enough for me. He always dodges my questions like that. He's so clever. By the way, what are your thoughts on So-chan's life of solitude? I admire it. You can admire me if you want, but I don't recommend trying to follow in my footsteps. Anyway, the only thing I care about in life is making sure my customers are satisfied. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people relax in here. Come back anytime, okay?
Hey.
She seemed especially aggressive today, huh? Would have been bad if she pushed any further. But I guess food service relies on keeping the right distance from people. Not too far, not too close. That's true, that's true. Welcome. You just don't know when to give up, do you? Well, I just learned something very interesting. Futaba's been shut off from both school and society this whole time, huh? That's not good parenting. Yeah? And what have you done to care for her? You know quite well what I've done. And it's about time you pay up. Don't be ridiculous. Futaba had a terrible life living with you. Plus, I already gave you most of the inheritance for custody. Is that still not enough for you? We could always find out in court. I wonder who'd win between a blood relative and a mere legal guardian. You. Oh, and not to mention that kid you have here. I've heard all about him and his criminal record. That leaves us with a parent who won't let her go to school and a delinquent housemate on probation. Doesn't quite seem to be the best environment for Futaba, now does it? Shut the hell your mouth. You're wrong, man. This game came out before COVID. Well, this game came out like a month into COVID, but Persona 5 overall came out before COVID. Although some people in the game do wear masks, because it was like, I think, Japanese fashion or some sort. What was that? It's fine. I'll take care of this. Get on upstairs. Sojiro, I hunger! Oh. Futaba-chan, long time no see. Did you just fucking say shut the hell your mouth? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Futaba! See what I'm saying? She's a total wreck. This is clearly not a healthy situation. She's only like this because she saw you here. Don't make me repeat myself. You can't beat me in court, so you may as well just give me the money. Well, I hope you make the right decision. Bye now. Alright, see you later, cunt muffin. Futaba, you should just head home for today. I'll take you. Sojiro? Futaba's okay. All that drama must have tired her out. She fell asleep right after we got home. Who's that asshole? We'll learn. We'll figure that out. That man is Futaba's uncle. After Wakaba died, Futaba was passed around all her relatives. His place was the last. He treated her like garbage, and he never fed her and forced her to sleep on the floor like an animal. He didn't even let her bathe. Once I learned that, I knew I had to step in. I couldn't stand for that kind of horrible treatment, so I decided to take Futaba under my care. Even back then, he was whining about all the damn expenses. I threw some cash his way, thinking that put the issue to bed, but now he's back for more. I don't even know how he managed to find me here. Maybe paying him was a mistake. Saving Futaba was no mistake. Thanks. Never thought you'd be the one comforting me. Either way, though, it's my fault Futaba didn't leave her room. I just didn't know how to help her through it. I'd make curry, leave it by her door, and go. If not for you, I'd probably still be waiting for her to come out. So if you ask me whether I deserve to be Futaba's guardian, my answer would be no. They say blood's thicker than water, right? I wonder what would be best for Futaba.
Sorry.
Look at me, spilling my heart out to a punk like you. Though it's kind of weird. For some reason, I just feel like telling you this stuff. It's like you're peering into my heart. Guess there really is something special about you.
All right.
Now I can make better coffee. It's already pretty late.
I'm going home.
I'm still worried about Futaba. Don't stay up too late, you hear? Owen. Thanks. My kindness is growing. I'm just too kind. So wait, hold up. Do we need max kind? Okay, we need max kindness for the next rank. Okay. Hey. Futaba's fast asleep. Didn't mean to get you tangled up in all this mess. Is she okay? If I can help somehow, let me know. No, you don't have to do anything. The fact that you asked is enough. Dragon kind? So true, so true. Man, though, I never know what I'm doing when I'm talking to you. I just keep on yammering about stuff I never planned on talking about. Must be going senile, huh? Anyway, don't worry about that guy. I'll find some way to deal with him. You just keep looking out for Futaba. Seems like you two are really hitting it off, so... That's all I had to say. Don't forget to lock up before bed. Later.
I wonder how much longer this heat will continue.
I love you,
It's
Akechi.
exhausting.
Oh, my
You
bad.
know the rankings that are
Did I say
popular
that out loud?
nowadays. Are you interested in them too?
Of course.
I don't blame you. Everyone's paying attention to it. Did you know my name is listed too? It's apparently due to my recent disapproval of the group.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Before I knew it, I turned into a bona fide villain. Still, I thought that if I became a target, I could figure out their methods.
I got you, Axe. I got you.
The idea was appealing when I thought about it. Of course, there's no guarantee I'd be safe.
No problem.
Well, talking anymore will make us late. See you later.
See you, beautiful. God, I love that guy.
It's all over the news.
Phantom Thieves, chocolate wafer, blah, blah, blah. I don't care what the people are saying. Imagine caring about the public's opinion.
Okay, let's get started.
Oh, God, I love you. School trip's tomorrow, huh? I always get so excited the night before the trips. You leave tomorrow, right? It'll take 6 or 7 hours to get to Hawaii, so it'll be morning when you arrive. Oh, yeah. Watch out for that jet lag. Hawaii's time's 19 hours behind Japan's time zone. Which means you'll get there on the morning of the 7th. You're leaving at night, but arriving in the morning of the 7th. It might be quite a shock to your systems. Jet lag's one thing, but our perception of time itself can become distorted sometimes. Have you ever looked at your watch and felt like a second-hand stop for longer than a second?
How about you?
Say, Stovall-kun. Do you know the name of that phenomenon where the second hand looks like it stopped moving? Chronostasis, right? Yeah, our characters are going on a school trip to Hawaii. Which, honestly, that's lucky. It is chronostasis. I'm so smart. Just call me a genius, guys.
This is it. Right.
Yeah, that's correct.
You see...
When a person changes their viewpoint, there's a moment of time that goes unaccounted for in their mind. In order to fill that blank, the brain experiences a fictional moment. That's where this phenomenon comes. Why? Because it's just the school trip, you know? Human brain really is incredible, right? Makes you feel like time has stopped.
No way.
She got it right? Is he really a criminal? Yeah, he seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying.
Nice going.
Oh, he must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Look at me, I'm such a genius. I need to get my knowledge in, What? What do you mean, what? Oh, but my time's already up.
Well, see you.
I want to hear all your stories when you get back, okay? Have fun. I love you, Maruki. We're going to Hawaii tomorrow, huh? I hate how itchy my nose has been this stream. Well, what are you wedding about, Leah? Don't worry about the house. Well, me and Futaba can hold down the fort. Only big field trip I've ever been on, like, out of state, has been, No, wait, I've been on two. I've been on 2 out-of-state field trips. One was... No, that one's not out of state. Jollywood's not out of state. Is it? No. But I've been on a trip to New York for a week. Your cat's supposed to be in your desk? It's not supposed to be, but I mean, what the teacher doesn't know can't hurt, you know? You're a little lost? let me know what part you're lost at. I'll try to catch you up. Cressic Beta. I think that's how you pronounce that. Thank you for the follow. Wait, I could probably go back in the clip and find the Persona summary speed run that I did a little bit ago to explain the lore to Axe. The lore all the way up to this point. Okay, back into the VOD, boys. Guys, gals, and all in between. Hey, what's up, Cressic? How we doing? Alright, let's look for where we're at Yoshida's speech. I mean, there's a bathhouse right there. And then let's highlight it. So we can have a story so far command. Or at least a persona catch-up command. You know what? Screw it. Just ask me a question and I'll answer. I don't want to clip that. It's the worst game in my opinion that I've ever played. It's a really good question, actually. I've played so many. Let me open Steam. Let me go through my library. Okay, I like a lot of these. Worst game, I think... I like a lot of the games that I play, but I think... Man, I don't know. League. Payday 2 update queued as my life story. Yep. I really just didn't really have much fun with League when I tried to get to it. But hi Alina. Alina One Dream, how we doing? Oh yeah, this time tomorrow we're gonna be in Hawaii. I can't wait. It should be fun. I'm so pumped. Ryuji, you know you're not leaving until tomorrow, right? Tomorrow night, right? Wait, for real? Hey, it's the for real. For real? You refuse to try it because the ads are so loud and annoying? That's perfectly fair. Should be concentrating on class, blah, 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 Hawaii. For real? That's like our raid sound.
Hey!
Can you tell all the others about the target and mementos? You know, we actually could do that. I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Morgana, entertain the stream while we wait. I gotta put you in a position where stream can see you. We're not gonna use the BRB screen because I want Morgana to, come on. Text. For real? Yo! Axe with the host. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. There we go. BRB, Morgana. Cam. Outline. Yup, cat. Shrimp cat even. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. We are back. So, yeah, I know that community challenges, hold on. It still says 100% complete. It's not like you can add on to it, so I just haven't messed with it because I don't want to, because I've just been lazy. I'll fix that now, though. Drag it sad moment. Drag it sad. You're not playing games anymore? Hold on, let me... No BRB, bad Dwagados? Man. What TF? What do you mean, what TF? I was giving Morgana Cam. Stinky Shrimp Cat? Not creepy about it. True. Cat's just staring creepy. Alright. Yeah, like camera. That should be obvious. Alright. Creator dashboard. Community. Nope, it's not under community. Viewer rewards. Channel points. Rewards and challenges. This is completed. Market is complete. I finished it. It's gone. Should be gone, right? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and archive it too. There we go. Thought the other way? What other way of cam? The name? other kind of cam is there? Like, there's the name, and then there's camera. And cam's normally short for, like, camera in. You're being dirty-minded. You forgot how... Were you thinking of cum? How do you get cum and cam mixed up? SMH. Alright. Let's actually go buy a book. You're allowed to say that word on stream? I don't know. Probably. As long as I don't show it on stream.
What can I get you?
Hi, Emma. What's up? There's no one like the Phantom Thieves. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay, should we go to the library? Okay, hold on. What stat do we want to work on? Because we can't work on any of our confidants today. Stats. We could work on our... We need to work on our intelligence and kindness. Intelligence for Akechi, which I think we have plenty of time for, and then kindness for Futaba. How am I doing today? I'm doing great, Emma. How are you doing? I forgot Morgana was playing the game, not me. There we go. Morgana's got it in their paws. Gamer Morgana! Gamer Morgana! Okay. We could do side quests. Is that a dirty talk cause of you? Don't be weird, champ, Ghost. What Leah said, don't be weird, champ. Yup. Where do we go? Do we want to eat a giant burger? No, I don't think we need to eat a giant burger today. We could study. Let's read a book. What books do we have, actually? Let me see. Guide lets you feel the atmosphere of an Itzy Booktown, Stargazing Guidebook. Photo guidebook on shrines. None of these look like good stat books. Systems needed to play FD games. Okay. Persona. No spoiler, please. And nice shirt. Thank you. I like the shirt. I like the shirt too. But no spoiler, please. All right. Let's look at how many hours we are in. We're 53 hours in. So good luck avoiding spoilers. We're nearly at the beach episode, though. Next day, we're in Hawaii. And how are you, Rhythm? How are you? Game, because I don't know anything about it? Oh, man, I gave an entire summary of what's happening so far. Turning a DVD, thank you very much. Anything else you need? Let's rent a DVD. Alright, we need more kindness. We need to learn about kindness. So a kindness movie will be handy. We have good guts right now. We also need intelligence. We need kindness and intelligence right now. Okay, what do we want to watch? Do we want to watch Mouse MD? Redo it, I forgot everything you're just studying and decided to pop in? Oh, nice! Ah, you're increasing your intelligence stat, I see. Restart Persona, please, and start with Game 1. Dude, I've heard Persona 1 is practically unplayable at this point, with, like, how dated the game mechanics are. Let's rent Mouse MD? Alright, alright. No guarantees we'll watch it right now, but... I probably will eventually play Persona 1 on stream, but I've heard it's virtually unplayable. I want to beat Persona 5 Royal on stream, though, so that I can play Persona 5 Strikers. Because I pre-ordered it, and I haven't played it yet, because I want to play it on stream. Speedrun PS Persona... Oh, boy. Hi, Wolfie! Okay, okay, we need to decide what to do. We're gonna eat a giant burger. We're gonna go eat a giant burger right here and right now. Giant burger, increase our guts. No, wait, no. Well, we need to study. We need our intelligence so we can talk to Akechi. We're not gonna eat a giant burger quite yet. You know what? No, burger. Giant burger. I'm decisive. You're done crying? I'm sorry to hear that you cried, homie. Let's take the challenge. The Big Bang Challenge. Let's get some guts, baby. 2,500 yen? That's more expensive than last time. Make up your mind. I did.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming back to attempt it. Blah, blah, blah.
Now
Giant
then.
burger. Fast forward. Let's eat it. We didn't finish it, but we got more guts. It was good crying? Okay, I'm glad that it was good crying then. We will be parting ways tomorrow. I pray both trips go safely. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey.
Fatter? Yup, getting nice and fat. If I were to... No, it's nothing. You okay, Morgana?
Hey.
Morgana's not gonna let us watch Mouse MD tonight? Morgana's too tired? Too busy being self-conscious? You need something? Everything's fine. You don't need to worry about me. Then why can't I watch Mouse MD? Okay, why can't I do it? Let me watch Mouse MD, Morgana. Okay, fine. I'll sleep and get ready. This is why nobody likes you, Morgana. It's because you force us to go to sleep. Fat ass? True. I'm the fattest. Fat bun? True. Can I work out, at least? Don't you have any... Nope, I can't train. Yep, let's just sleep. Hey, never mind. Have fun in your trip. Did I win Undertale Sans? I still haven't beat Sans. I'll eventually come back to it. It's that's a long-term goal now. It's a long-term goal. Throw Morgana like Ryuji would. I've already done it. I've done it a few times. You're taking off, huh? Look at that, Chad.
Loose just because I'm not there to keep an eye on you.
Okay, this part's voice acted.
I'll look after Futaba and the cat while you're gone.
Didn't kill Sans, unfortunately. You like my sub count? I like it too. It's at the old sub goal. It's a funny number. That's what we like to see. It's what we like to see. It's because of those few days when everyone was insane and gifting so many subs.
We'll talk more about our next job once you get back.
When you hear my voice acting, it's good. There's plenty of scenes where we're gonna hear my voice acting, because there's plenty of scenes that aren't voice acted. But the voice acting in this game is phenomenal, so I'm not even complaining about that. I can't wait.
Good.
Like, I mean, like, Robbie Damon and, like...
I'm so sleepy.
Matt Mercer, they're voice actors in this. Rhythm with the gifted sub, thank you. Rhythm, do you want me to call you by your IRL name, or do you want me to call you by, like, Rhythm Turtle? Because honestly, I'm fine with either. But I always question in my head which one you want me to say. But thank you for the gifted sub. Brought it to 70. 5 away from the new goal. 5 away. But thank you so much, genuinely, for the gifted sub.
It'll take over 6 hours to get there, so why not sleep on the plane?
Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa.
I'll do that.
Oh, it's almost time to check in.
I'm gonna take a sip of water.
Looks like it's gonna take off
A
on
sip of
time.
water
I
to
feel
commemorate
like a
the
lot
gifted
of flights
sub.
headed to America
Cheers.
tend to run late or get canceled. Is it just me, or is Ryuji not here yet?
You don't care about the name?
Ah.
Alrighty. I'll just call you Damon then.
I wasn't expecting to make a mad dash like this.
Oh, Rhythm's fine?
Coming
Oh,
late
okay,
even
okay.
on a day like this?
That's all you're bringing.
Well, it's only 4 nights,
I might
right?
alternate.
Ain't it
I
enough?
might sometimes call you Damon, sometimes call you Rhythm. It's only 4 nights, ain't it enough? Maybe for you.
See?
I think that was sarcasm.
Hey guys, they want us to gather near the boarding gate soon.
Beach episode!
Why don't we take a group shot before we take off?
Who got the sub? Emma did.
Ooh, sounds good.
Emma the Penguin.
You be our cameraman, okay?
The person who said thank you, Rhythm.
Let me join in too!
Wait, Emma has a founder's badge.
You too, Makoto.
Let's go.
All right.
Pog. You gave them the good old. You gave them their founder's badge back. Here goes. Picture time.
Huh? Where am I supposed to look?
Let me see. Let me see.
Option 3? Oh, what was option 3? Ryuji, you got crap in your eyes.
What? Holy shit, she's right.
You had to restart the page? Ah, I see, I see. That makes sense.
How could you tell, Futaba?
You surprised? I snuck an app on David's phone. I can see all I want through his camera. Now that's an invasion of privacy if I've seen one myself. You're looking now, right, David? You can't underestimate the original Medjed.
Talk about a nasty trick.
I'm so glad she's not an enemy of ours.
Isn't that illegal? Probably. But right now, so is being a Phantom Thief. Oh, anime cutscene!
May I have some iced coffee?
Coming right up.
Isn't what? Hacking into someone's camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our initial descent into Hawaii. We ask that you please return to your seats and ensure that your seatbelts are safe.
Whoa!
I've only been on a plane once.
So,
Planes are cool.
How long will you be staying?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I have no idea though.
I have no idea though.
Hawaii!
Good one, Ryuji. America, F yeah, true.
The tropical air.
Hawaii's so pretty. I've never been. I want to be to Hawaii sometime.
Hi, aloha.
Yo,
You
Carla
can
with the
find your
bits.
You speak Japanese?
You were there once when you were 8? I want to go sometime. Planes are terrifying? Planes are alright. I really liked the feeling when we were like originally going up, but then it just kind of felt normal. When we were going up and when you were going down were probably the best parts. I loved it. I loved the feeling. What lol? Wait, what was the what lol? Oh, you'll take them to jail? That man's so annoying. Which one? You hate that feeling? They're safer than cars? Cars are spooky.
Yes, we're here.
This music.
Hawaii!
Man, I love the music. Yo, Yuki, what's up?
I am so embarrassed.
Is this the smell of Hawaii? Actually, I've been wondering since the airport, but what is this smell?
That's just the smell of America. Smell of gasoline and fast food corporations. No, not really. Of course. The one that won't stop yelling like Ryuji. Oh, Ryuji's annoying? Oh, come on, he's the for real guy? He's my raid sound. But yeah, I can see how Ryuji could get annoying.
Supposedly the lingering scent of carpet cleaner.
America.
It's coconut scented.
How am I? I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you, Yuki?
Plus, I'd say the scent of plumeria for the lays are amplifying the tropical atmosphere here.
What are you, the king of random facts?
Probably. I don't think Mishima has much of a life.
To look up stuff beforehand.
No, I'll be nice
tell
to
me
Mishima.
a cheap but good place to eat.
Everyone's so mean to Mishima all the time. I keep forgetting that Morgana's the one playing. I've got to hold their hands on the controller, you know?
Do that after we figured out room assignments. We can't go out until we get our keys.
I want a room with this guy.
You belong to a different class, Sakamoto-kun.
I can't?
Different class. L, you can't room with me.
It complicates roll
Just
call.
installed RAM into your computer later ago? Ooh.
Everyone butts you out after all. I bet there aren't many people who'd be okay rooming with you.
Poor Ryuji.
Shut up. We both stick out like a sore thumb, you know.
Takamaki-san, have you decided on which room to stay in?
No, not yet.
In that case, how about rooming with me?
And if it's okay with you, do you want to walk around together once we're free to go about?
So we're at the magic number. I think, Rhythm, I think your gifted sub brought it up to 70. It just hasn't caught up yet. Now we gotta wait for somebody's sub to run out.
We've never gone overseas before, so we thought it'd be reassuring.
The number just
if we
hasn't
had someone
updated
who
yet.
knows English.
Oh, sure, of course.
They're using On for her English abilities. You'll
Come on,
unsub.
can you just hurry up and make your decision?
Unfortunate, I don't think they're refundable. You're trapped into being subbed for this
Is it
month.
okay if I room with you?
That's fine. I guess.
Decided then.
Anyway, don't do anything stupid, okay? This isn't Japan, you know.
Yeah, you can do all the stupid you want in Japan. Refund my bit. Ah, yes. The bit refunds.
So this is Waikiki.
Well, there sure are a ton of people
On's
here.
face is cut out in the stream because my webcam. L. On has no head.
A lot of
Wait,
tall
or at
buildings
least
like
half of her
hotels.
head's gone.
It's a little too clean here. Feels like an artificial resort.
Still, look how clear the ocean is.
The palm trees definitely give off a tropical vibe, too.
I thought On was pretty impressive, but compared to the foreign ladies? Nah.
Yeah.
Then stop looking!
You think so too, don't you? Like, these ladies are massive unlike the girls in Japan.
Like the one in white, grayish. Makoto? Makoto's a popular one. You're talking about, her, right? What? Her, right? Very popular choice. I think she's most people's, choice to romance in this game. I romanced On just because she's the earliest one you can romance, and I want to make sure Stream gets all the scenes they can. Like, all the special scenes. Like, I don't think... If we chose Makoto, we wouldn't have a special scene later, in this section right now that we're in. The field trip. Well, we would get a special field trip scene, but... yeah, actually we would. But we wouldn't get it with the person of our choice. What am I playing? Persona 5 Royal. Probably my favorite game. Stop being weird, Champ Ryuji. Honestly. And yeah, you did change your color. I like the new color rhythm. Good morning, Natalia. My lighting looks better. The purple. And I have a Razer Kyo, which has like a ring light around it, and then I have a ring light pointed at my wall so that like my room, so like the lighting backs up. I saw in a video that you don't want to point your ring light directly at yourself. And of course, this ring light I can't really worry about. You want a refund of your house? Rough. Sandwich. Ooh, should I go get my sandwich? All right, I'm gonna be right back with a sandwich. No meat? Oh, there's meat on it. It's a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Cheese, meat, peppers, and onions, baby. You make those all day? Aw, man. No cat screen? I honestly forgot. I would have done Morgana Cam if I remembered to do Morgana Cam. I'm gonna let my sandwich cool down a bit first. Thankfully, I don't need to use my keyboard, so I can have, like, that pushed to the side. Philly cheesesteak sandwiches are pog? True, and this is, like, a homemade one. Well, not homemade, but, like, kind of homemade. All the other pieces are homemade except for the steak that was frozen and then thawed out, I'm pretty sure. Or cooked. No, wait, I think it was cooked. It was frozen, but it was also cooked. Because I saw my dad cooking it. I don't know. Where'd you get it? Yeah, I didn't get it from, like, a fast food place or anything. Oh, wait, Dad might be watching, so he might answer if it was cooked. He cooked them? Okay, awesome. So, yes, it is homemade. Good stuff. Thanks, Mom. Yes, anyway, get on with the video game. Oh, I left it on a Ryuichi being weird chant. I guess so. No, wait, I'm gonna go with the Chad line. I'm not interested. Is that Mom? Yes, it is, Damon, it is. That is actual Mom. Mother is in the room is Mom, and father figures in the room is Dad. Momados, hi bestie, true. Is that a stuffed animal? Yes, it is. It's one of the characters from the game that I'm playing. Hi, Mom and Mom. Hey, Leggy, what's up?
Moving on. Take a look over there. Isn't that Diamond Head?
Diamond Head?
Oh, I saw it from the bus too. But
oh, is he some sort of
why is it
celebrity?
called that? Are diamonds a
it's
local
a product. What?
Wouldn't it say online?
You've been lurking for an hour now?
There we go.
Nice, Leggy.
Wait, people long ago mistook volcanic rock for it? The F?
The
Might
F.
as well look up
That's
recommended
censorship.
places in Waikiki too.
Hi, Ivy. Hello, hello. What's this game all about? A lot. A lot. I did a speed run of the lore to summarize it for Axe earlier, and it took me a little while. We're 50 hours into this. I want to do push-ups. Actually, I don't have a push-ups reward, but I do have a pull-ups reward. No, Dragonos doesn't? Ah, thanks for the answer, Axe.
Oh, right. I wanted to eat pancakes.
I wonder if there are any online recommendations of scenic spots.
Pull-ups. Nice, nice. I mean, this shirt's a little small. You guys are probably going to see a little bit of stomach. Thanks for the lurk, Leggy. You got things to do. Good luck with the things you got to do. Alright. I don't think you're going to see much belly at all. But you might. I don't know if camera will pick it up. You redeem stuff too? Anna, hydrate. Pull-ups, Anna, hydrate. Where's my water at? We're just getting real healthy. Ah, thanks for the bits, Dad. The chin-ups. David, Mom, how's your day today? Finger ups? What? Am I making makeup? I'm wearing eyeliner, but... Well, and mascara, but... Other than that, no, I'm not wearing any other makeup. No wooden bed frame. Haven't had a wooden bed frame in a while. Hello, Dad. Pull-ups are fingers out? Are they? I thought these were just, like, two different ways to do pull-ups. I mean, I could do it this way. I guess I will. Wow, that actually felt easier. Different muscles? I see, I see. Yeah, there was a little bit. I saw it rise up a little. Yeah, this shirt's not very big. You're working on your back more? I see, I see. My camera is like... I don't know what's up with this. It happened with my other camera too. I think it's a USB port problem. We're going to your back more. I do trust what you're saying. You know more about workouts than I do. Doing those and the others are biceps? I see. Good news, you're moving in with your dad? Awesome, Ivy. I'm going to take a bite of my sandwich. Good sandwich, Dad. Thanks for the sandwich. Cow killer. And what of it? I'll do it again. I can't switch to live scene because my mouse stopped working. USB port problem. Save the sheet. You're 100% surprised about the makeup? I just do it sometimes. Just gotta wait a second. There we go. Oh, I think my mouse is reactive. Yup, now it is. You know, the stick you were doing the pull-ups is gonna break or something. It was moving. It's my bed frame. It moves around, but it's not gonna break. If it does break, it'll be funny. If it does break, it'll make a funny clip. Great counts today because burgers. Burgers. Clip. Yup. All for the Twitch clips.
We should check for cheap and popular restaurants then.
Since these parts are voice acted, I'll eat my sandwich.
We're on
What's
our
going on?
phones and chatting. This is no different from when we're in Japan.
We are
Even if we're
continuing,
overseas,
Axe.
we
I'm
can see all the
continuing.
news in Japan if we got our phones. It's like, this ain't what I was
You
expecting.
wanna see boys wearing makeup often?
We should
Fair.
do something that's more Hawaii-like.
What's Hawaii like?
Hula dancing?
I ain't down for that.
We can finally take a breather. Oh, by the way, you know how the polls for the fan site rankings started, right?
I hadn't heard. Thanks for the lurk, Carla and Leah.
Really? Even though it's been so lively? I'm the one who made the website, but even I'm surprised. I can't believe I'm part of such a huge thing. I'm so glad I've been rooting for the Phantom Thieves.
You better be glad.
On the contrary, did you hear about Akechi? That
Either way, you're back.
detective
Oh, welcome
against
back,
the
Carla.
thieves? The
Put
good-looking
poggers.
one. His popularity plummeted
Get everyone in the
after
chat hungry?
Medjed was
Ha.
dealt with. Supposedly, his official blog's up in flames. He posed as some hero of justice, but that's what he gets for not seeing eye to eye with them.
You texted me?
To
All
be
right.
blunt, I can't focus on this trip. I keep thinking about the Phantom Thieves. Don't you think about them too?
Funny. I'll reply. But comedic joke. Get off your phone or ban. Hey man, I was replying to a text from a chatter. But the chatter's an IRL friend. I don't know. I don't give my phone number to, viewers. You're going back to sleep. The pull-ups were the only thing you had to do. You never know. This isn't the last stream, so good night. Alrighty, Natalie. Good night. Have a fantastic sleep. Wait, what did he ask? Keep thinking about the Phantom Thieves. Do you think about them too? Oh, yeah. I'm one of them.
You
You're
sure
an
are
ordinary viewer.
calm.
You're VIP.
Something this
True.
amazing rarely happens, you know? But, then again, I think I'm feeling a bit tired too. Let's go to bed. Good night.
Yeah, good night, Mishima. I was more insecure about that. Nah. It's a funny story.
Man,
so I'm fine telling
Japanese people around here. I thought we were gonna
about
be
that
getting
good old bed
alohas
frame
coming from all directions and stuff.
I told that story when I was watching a Moist Critical video. Well, Penguin Zero video. Where's my water? Left side. Where he was talking about how he hates lettuce, and I was like, I like lettuce, but then I also mentioned that maybe my my taste in food is kind of not very picky because I would eat my bed frame. Heard of the scooter story? Oh, the one where I completely destroyed my hand and arm by trying to stop with my feet. Man, that was rough. Like, that sucked. Wait, what? Yeah, welcome back, Dragon. Welcome back. He had a hello. I'm sorry, what? You have to tell the story now? I'm so invested. Am I okay? This was years ago. I'm perfectly fine. It's just a skating injury. But yeah, so I was going down a hill, with a few friends, Rhythm being one of them. I was going down on a scooter, because this is when I was, like, first getting into, like, skating and stuff.